On today's edition of Cosmo Times,
it's all about taking a weekend trip away from our cosmopolitan cities.
From a historic spa resort in New York City to the Langham Hotel and Resort in Pasadena, LA.
And Yangcheng Lake in Shanghai. Welcome to this week's weekend getaway episode of Cosmo Times.
Getaway, huh? Ooh, where are we going?
What do you mean?
Didn't you just say weekend getaway? So where are we going?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going somewhere after the show.
You didn't tell me that. I mean, I would have come with you. I mean, I still can.
Oh, no, it's okay. Besides, I don't think there's room for you.
No room? What do you mean there's no room? How are you getting there? And more importantly, where are you going?
Why don't we go to this week's Word on the Street and see if you were to take a spontaneous trip, where would you go?
Trying to change the subject, huh? Nice try. Where are you going?
Although New York City is one of the world's most popular travel destinations, I wanted to take to the streets today and ask New Yorkers if they could take a spontaneous trip anywhere in the world, where would they go?
Japan.
Japan, why is that?
I love the food. They are attuned to nature. You know, that's their thing. And my girlfriend's Japanese. She's right over there.
Really? Can you speak any Japanese?
No. Only I can pronounce food.
London outside. Yeah.
Why is that?
I always wanted to go to London, and I had a chance to go to London, but then I kind of gave up.
Scotland at some point.
Really? I would think it was somewhere to escape the cold. It's Scotland, though, huh?
Maybe I'll go in a warmer weather, but yes, I would like to do that. Yeah.
Switzerland.
Switzerland? Any reason for that?
I want to get out of the city, you know, being nobody, you know, and then I think the view is very nice in Switzerland.
Italy.
Italy, why is that?
That's where my heritage is from, so.
England.
England?
Yeah.
Any reason?
I like the way they build the building. Yeah.
The architecture?
Yeah.
Spain.
Spain? And why Spain?
Good food. My family's there. I always wanted to see it.
European country, especially France or Italy. But
France or Italy?
I cannot speak the French and Italian, so maybe England.
Sweden.
Sweden?
Yes.
Why is that?
Why not?
So it seems for most New Yorkers, Europe is the ideal destination for a spontaneous trip. For me, I'm currently freezing. I'd much rather go somewhere south like Brazil or Argentina. I'm Alex Farley in New York.
Living in the city can be stressful at times, so it's always a good idea to take a trip somewhere. So our question for this week's Word on the Street is, if you were to take a spontaneous trip, where would you go? Let's go find out.
假如有一场说走就走的旅行的话，我还是比较想去四川，因为我觉得四川首先它是一个非常适合居住的地方，其次风景名胜非常多，四川还有非常多的美食，所以我觉得四川是一个旅行非常适合的地方。
去欧洲。欧洲的国家，因为相对来说自己去的时间比较长，所以感情比较深。在那儿的话，也有自己最喜欢的地方。
去意大利，因为意大利有很多就是唱得很好的那些美声歌唱家都在那一边，就想去感受一下那边的歌剧文化。
去日本吧，因为去日本的话，我觉得可以体会到亚洲的一个发达国家的那个文化。
想去云南大理，因为我是那边人，这边上班比较久嘛，生活压力比较大，所以想去散散心。
我想去台湾，然后因为之前去过一次台湾，那边台湾结交了一些朋友，现在比较想他们，想去跟他们再见见面啊，然后再去一些地方走走。
想去西欧，然后那个小国家，我想去感受一下那边的人文风情以及当地的欧式建筑。
如果能出去的话，最好是一个人自驾游吧，然后不跟团，这样玩的轻松一点，走想玩到哪玩到哪。去的地方应该是去青藏高原吧，青海。我非常喜欢雪山，我非常喜欢就是自然的那种地方，在我心目中我觉得很神圣的一个地方，很神秘。
Whether it's somewhere nice or quiet, or somewhere with a lively atmosphere, everyone had their own idea of a dream getaway. My dream of getaway would definitely be Cuba. The sun, the beach, and the cute Cuban boys. This is Christine for Shanghai Word on the Street.
Well, it looks like most New Yorkers want to go to Europe.
Whereas the peeps in Shanghai not only want to go to Europe, but also Yunnan and Thailand.
So look at all those wonderful options you've got from our Word on Street.
But what I want to know is, where are you going?
No need for that. Besides, I've already told you there's no space for you.
No space? No space? How are you getting there?
I'm driving. I'm taking a tour bus and it's all fully booked.
So are you taking a bus or are you driving?
Neither. Oh, both.
Fine. Two can play this game.
Cosmo time.
Want to find out more about today's episode?
Well, don't you move a muscle, because when we come back,
we will check out the Mohawk Mountain House in New York City.
And then to Pasadena in LA.
Cosmo time. Cosmo time.
Welcome back. So, Mancy, you know what? I'm going somewhere too after this show.
Oh, really? Where did you decide to go?
Wouldn't you want to know?
Oh, that's fine. As long as you have somewhere to go for the weekend, I'm happy for you.
Huh? You're happy for me?
I'm happy you finally got somewhere to go for the weekend getaway.
Oh, yes, right, yes. I am very excited, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Now let's check out this week's New York City search.
Aren't you just a little curious about where I'm going?
Do you hear that? It's silence, and you can only get it if you leave Manhattan and take a weekend getaway. We've left the city and we're checking out a destination you won't want to miss.
If you're looking for a little peace and quiet but don't want to hop on a plane, then check out Mohawk Mountain House. The 1,300-acre property is home to Lake Mohawk, 85 miles of hiking trails, a skating rink, and more. The Victorian castle was founded in 1869 by Robert Smiley and has been family-run and operated ever since. Today, I'm getting a tour from Nina Smiley, and I can't wait to see what this historic place holds.
This room, Nina, is incredible. Where are we right now?
We are walking into the Lake Lounge. Again, it's a Victorian-era room. You can see the leaded glass and the woodwork. It's a sense of history, and also, we like to say Mohawk is about options. You can be as active or relaxed as you want to be.
If you're tired of reading emails and reports, a getaway trip is the perfect time to get lost in a book.
And just through the doorway over there is our library. So we have another whole room filled with books.
A wonderful reading experience isn't complete without a fireplace. Here at Mohawk, the fireplace is more than a warm-up spot, it's a piece of history.
Nina, nothing says getaway to me quite like sitting in front of a crackling fire.
On top, we have quartz. The quartz was a gift to founder Albert Smiley in 1800 from a friend who was in the area and had a quartz mine.
There's no doubt that you lose sleep during your everyday life. Upon your escape from the city, you need to recharge your battery. Nina shows me a bedroom that'll have you in dreamland in no time.
When you get away, you want to feel like you're getting away, but also not leaving the comforts of home. And I have a feeling you can do it in this room. Where are we, Nina?
We are in a Victorian tower room. You walk in and you just get a sense of place, a sense of history. You can see the mantel and the carving work. You can see the lace doilies throughout the room. You can see that just coming in and sitting, a romantic getaway in front of the fire with your loved one.
Need a little extra TLC on your trip? Nina shows me how to put the ah in spa on your weekend getaway.
We have a marvelous swimming pool. You'll just get the sense of being out in nature while you're indoors. It has an underwater sound system also, which is an extra little piece of being special.
Every corner tells a story here at the resort.
While transportation has changed a little bit, people's need to get away has not. This photo right here is from 1919, and the people that would come to travel here to Mohunk would take the train and then they would be greeted by these carriages. I kind of wish that part was still here, but that's okay. I'm gonna go explore more.
After some rest and relaxation, it's time to explore the Winter Wonderland.
Skating than I am at matching my socks. I'm all skated up, and I'm also really tall. I'm ready to hit the ice. One leg, check me out, one leg, ooh, ooh. After today, I might change my name to Christy Yamaguchi. This may look like a typical chair, but it's actually a throwback to the past and how people used to learn how to skate. So they would skate on the lake before the ice rink was set up here at Mohunk. And this chair, they could push it so they could help with their balance. If I was pushing someone else, it'd be an act of charity. I've done a few laps around the rink and I've worked up an appetite. I'm also freezing, so I'm excited to get into the warmth. Now we're gonna go have some yummy snacks at the Carriage Lounge. One of the best parts about a weekend getaway is getting away from the foods you normally eat, and I have some awesome options to choose from. I've got the wild tea, which is honey bourbon, and the Mountain signature tea, and this one is hard to miss. It is a club sandwich that is fit for a queen. Here I go. This is definitely going to warm me up for my skating. That's really good. Wow, that is amazing. This, I'm pretty sure, would have helped me do amazing on the skates. I should have had this before and after. As we've seen here at Mohunk Mountain House, a great weekend getaway is all about activity, tranquility, and nature. And a gorgeous view doesn't hurt either. Reporting from New York, I'm Christy Clemens.
Ooh, that historic spa in Mohunk Mountain House looks cozy.
Yes. Seriously, where are you going?
What do you mean?
I mean, where are you going? I'm going somewhere now, so you can tell me.
Why does it matter? You have somewhere to go, I have somewhere to go, end of story.
Well, I want to know just in case we go to the same place. I don't want to bump into you.
I don't think that will happen, don't worry.
Ha! I'm not worried. Do I look like I'm worried?
Let's go to this week's LA City Search.
When you live in Los Angeles, you can choose from a variety of weekend getaways. There are numerous beaches, coastal resorts, and mountain hideaways. Here's our luxurious option for you, which is just within an hour away from downtown LA.
The Langham Huntington Pasadena has been a famed landmark for over 100 years. Throughout the decades, it's been a getaway for politicians, for celebrities, for dignitaries. In 1911, Henry Huntington, a railroad tycoon and art collector, moved into the area to build his own personal ranch, which is now the Huntington Library and Gardens. And so he purchased this property, hired architect Myron Hunt, who also did the Huntington Library and Gardens, to build and design what the hotel looks like today. Pasadena is a charming city within Los Angeles. It's located about 10 miles away from downtown LA. Here in Pasadena, we have a great wealth of wonderful restaurants, museums, including the Norton Simon, the Huntington Library and Gardens, the Asia Pacific Museum, Santa Anita Racetrack. It's nearby Old Town, Pasadena, which also has a lot of restaurants and fun nightlife, shopping.
One of the most important aspects of going on a food journey is to stumble across a fine dining experience.
Here we are at the Royce Wood-Fired Steakhouse, our fine dining restaurant. We offer prime cuts of steak expertly prepared over a wood-fired grill, comfort sides, seafood, and also a vegetarian menu. And over here you'll see our glassed enclosed wine rooms. We have a white wine room and a red wine room, both showcasing about 3,000 bottles of the finest wines.
Believe it or not, the afternoon tea is a long tradition as well as an iconic attraction at the Langham Hotel.
Oh my gosh, Susan, I feel so great and I love their afternoon tea here. What do we have?
This is all part of our afternoon tea experience. We have our delightful desserts, our tea sandwiches, and our scones, all made here at the hotel. We offer the Langham afternoon tea with Wedgwood 7 days a week, and on Sunday we have our chocolate tea, which is very decadent. Great for children and people that love chocolate.
If you want to discover a place where you can rest, relax, lounge, and even do nothing at all, come on down to the Langham, as this is a perfect option.
So how do you feel like being a Langham?
Wonderful. The property became a Langham in 2008, and since Langham Hospitality Group purchased the property, they have invested a significant amount in property enhancements, including renovation of the cottages, the tap room, the Royce Wood-Fired Steakhouse, and most recently, Schwan Spa. Schwan Spa is the perfect relaxing getaway for couples, girlfriends, mothers and daughters, or just someone that's going through a lot of stress and wants to unwind and relax.
There's no excuse to stay inside. With LA's gorgeous weather, you should spend a day by the pool underneath the California sunshine.
We're here at the pool at the Langham Huntington Pasadena, which is a favorite attraction of our guests. Our pool was built in 1926, and it was the first Olympic-sized pool in California. It has since been shortened, but it used to go underneath the picture bridge.
Whether you're looking for a romantic escape or just trying to get rid of their stress from a working day, the Langham Hotel will make you feel like you've been on an extended vacation, even if you're just here for a day or two. I'm Xiaoyi, reporting from Los Angeles.
Time to take that break again.
But when we come back, we'll check out the Yangcheng Lake.
Right here in our Shanghai City Search.
Cosmo time. Cosmo time.
Welcome back to this week's Weekend Escape episode of Cosmo Times.
That Langham Hotel and Resort in Pasadena looks so luxurious.
So?
Yes?
I think the reason why you won't tell me where you're going is that you're not going anywhere.
Oh, really? Let me just reassure you, I am going somewhere and it will be marvelous.
Why, Nancy? Why won't you tell me where you're going? Why?
There's no why, Dash. I just don't think it's your concern.
It's not my concern. Nancy, I thought we were friends. You know, we're tight like that.
Oh, there's no need. But there is a need to check out this week's Shanghai City Search.
Summer's in the air, and there's nothing quite like a weekend of sun, fresh air, and some outdoor fun. So let's leave the city behind and head out for some lakeside relaxation. For this week's Weekend on the Go, I chose to stay at the Fairmont Yangcheng Lake. Nestled along the shores of the legendary Yangcheng Lake and home to the sought-after hairy crab, the hotel's a luxury 5-star resort unlike any other. While each of the guest rooms and suites boast floor-to-ceiling windows, as well as comfortable facilities and, of course, an ideal location. For visitors, nothing quite compares with the wide and refreshing scenery. So it's gonna be so cool to stay in the room and overlook the whole view of Yangcheng Lake and also the big garden inside the hotel. You will see how stunning the vibe is. It seems like there are a lot of outdoor activities waiting for me. So let me get my sportswear first. The natural space near Yangcheng Lake makes it the perfect destination to rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul. Along one of the walking paths, I was surprised to find some sheep just hanging out beside the farmhouse. The farmhouse is the biggest highlight of this hotel. Here you can not only enjoy the natural views, but also get close to the organic vegetables produced on the farmlands. But if you do have the membership of this hotel, you can even rent a farmland here and produce vegetables of your own. I heard I might have a special guest showing me around the farmhouse. Jack Tan isn't just the executive chef here. He's also a big fan of the outdoor and the perfect guide for my trip. So Jack, what's so special about the modern architecture here?
It's built on Yangcheng Lake. The whole structure of this restaurant is built on an organic farm. And then it's an organic restaurant menu based on our local food. So just to promote Kunsani's cuisine, this is the ideal place. It's very pure and clean. See, you see the air, actually can breathe in all the way. You know, it's fresh and this is the ideal place.
Okay,
yeah.
So can you show me around?
Sure, come, come. Yeah, Jane, you can see over there is the cooking studio. Yeah, we have a 8-section studio, fully equipped. We even have ovens and also other Western and Chinese equipment.
So it's like a cooking class?
Yeah, we have actually 4 categories. We have a master chef, then the other one is a cooking seminar where I do a dish, and then everybody will follow up with the ingredients.
So you are the principal of the cooking class?
Basically, yeah, we are a team here. So there's the last section where customer like you, if you have a party where your parents are here, you can actually come down here to do a cake.
The cuisine aside, there are many other ways you can enjoy yourself outside, like a round of golf. I have to admit, it's my first time playing golf, so go easy on me. If you want to explore the space a bit more, you can also take a bike ride. It's been a long time since I rode a bike last time, so wow. It's a great way to enjoy the scenery and the relaxing environment.
你好，欢迎。
With the help of Jack, we found the home of Aping and her small ranch set up inside the hotel grounds. Aping has been keeping bees for 15 years and is one of the area's most renowned producers of honey.
安静哦，这边的。这个呢是这个好好看啊，韭菜的。
She also routes out her small boat to pick fresh honey from the other side of the lake. Wow, so you get the honey by boat?
This is the honey block.
Honey
Yeah,
block. Oh.
it's our organic farm. You can just pluck it out.
Aping told us that fresh honey contains more moisture and tastes very sweet, but it'll still take a long time before I can try honey here. After spending a pretty extensive day outside, I'm also really excited to try the local Yangcheng Lake cuisine. The hotel's signature restaurant Yifeng Court is famous for their river prawns, beef cube with cashew nuts, pine nuts and fish, braised pork belly, and their shredded radish dumplings. It's healthy cooking, designed to give you an added dose of energy. With some outdoor fun and a nice meal behind me, it's time to really indulge. And the hotel spa is the perfect place to relax and recover your strength for tomorrow. From breathtaking views, friendly animals, organic food, and a ton of fun activities, the film on Yangcheng Lake is a unique combination of relaxation and nature. So shed your busy lifestyle, escape the city, and enjoy a full weekend with the family. I'm sure it will be an unforgettable experience.
Cosmo time.
Can't seem to get enough of Cosmo Times today?
Well, don't you change that channel.
Because just after the break, it's time for some creative source.
Bringing you the latest in entertainment news.
Cosmo time. Cosmo time.
Welcome back. So the Yangtze Lake is quite a country life.
And it's a nice weekend escape from big city life.
Totally agree. It is always good to go somewhere that one can get some peace of mind.
And do some creative thinking.
Creative thinking?
Yep.
Sounds like it's time for Creative Source.
From artists to musicians and young professionals, a group of expats from all walks of life gathered together in the ancient water town of Zhouzhuang. To connect with local people, try the cuisine, and learn local craftsmanship. Over 1,000 years old, Zhouzhuang is considered one of China's first canal towns. With 14 ancient bridges and over 100 original Ming and Qing dynasty structures. It's a rare look at ancient China, still intact, complete with traditional customs and culture.
I'm a landscape architect. I design sort of outdoor spaces comfortable for people, like public parks or town centres and squares. So for me, this is perfect and comfortable. Really beautiful, all the little details, the small steps, all the tiny spaces. You can't design that now. This is the past, and things aren't designed like this anymore, and they're beautiful. I love it.
The visitors today began their trip with a lesson in brewing rice wine. The method itself dates back over thousands of years. It has been maintained here in Zhouzhuang in its original form.
I co-own a video production company here, and so we do short films and short documentary kind of thing. It was a lot of fun. It was interesting to see how the rice wine was produced, and it was interesting to also see all the different old traditional arts and crafts I was trying out.
With a bit of rice wine to warm them up, the group's next stop is a ceramic tile workshop. Here they'll explore the classic way of producing clay roof shingles. Then they're off to study the ancient art of bamboo weaving. Before learning to spin their own cotton thread, an art that dates back over 4,000 years. Then they wrap up their first session in front of a furnace for some classic blacksmithing. Been an extensive day so far, and it's just beginning. For a break, the group sits down in a traditional tea house to enjoy a warm cup of tea over the sounds of classic pintan, complete with pipa and Suzhou opera. For US theater producer Afia, the pintan performance is a new experience. But from pintan, it's time to explore the art of Kunqiu opera. And Effie is looking forward to immersing herself in this classic form of Chinese theater. Kunqiu opera was actually founded in Suzhou 6 centuries ago. It's China's oldest form of opera and contains a rich musical heritage with distinct costumes, makeup, music, and stories. For Afia, it's inspiration she'll bring with her to the US when producing her own theater productions back home.
It's very interesting. I really like it, especially being an artist myself, being able to experience getting into the full makeup, and I didn't realize it took so much time. But it's wonderful. I really enjoyed it. Of course, in school you learn how to do the makeup, but it's more for if you want to do scarring or aging or something, but to do something like this for pure beauty. It's really interesting and definitely a connection with doing makeup in the States as an actress for a period piece, like doing Shakespeare or something like that. I would love to try and figure out a way to do something like this in the show I'm writing or doing, like using like Chinese culture, implementing it in some way. I think it'd be really interesting.
For the entire group, this was a rare chance to experience the ancient and traditional lifestyles of China. Zhuang is like a window into the past, shining a light on how things once were, from architecture to culture. Giving visitors a wonderful way to immerse themselves in art, music, cuisine, and the beauty of this amazing water town. And for each experience, we learn a little bit more about ourselves, bringing back a little piece of Zhuang with us. Recently, the Shanghai Huayi Brothers Art Club held its 2015 New Year's exhibition. 9 contemporary Shanghai artists featured work at the exhibition, including famed artist Pei Qiu-cheng, presenting pieces from various generations, areas, and styles.
I was amazed that all the artists participating seemingly know about historical Chinese art, they know about calligraphy, some even kind of physically refer to ink art, and on the other hand you find very contemporary brush strokes, you find contemporary media like acrylic, and you also find sculpture in the show, and one of the artists has even studied in Germany.
The exhibition also displayed 3 precious stamps from the Qianlong period, aiming to provoke an exploration into the combination of traditional art and contemporary art among Shanghai artists. The exhibition will be held until February 8th. Dolce & Gabbana unveiled their new fall-winter collection in the center of Milan on the first day of the menswear preview at Milan Fashion Week. Designer Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana sent their models down the runway in front of a family tableau. The idea of family continued on the catwalk, with t-shirts bearing images of family groups and sweatshirts emblazoned with the words Amore per sempre, love forever. Simply tailored classic suits appeared alongside traditional house velvet jackets, while bold patterns broke up color palettes of black, gray, and clarets. With the fashion season in full effect, stick with City Beat as we bring you more trends straight from the runway. In search of a unique look and one-off style, the fashion market's got you covered. Insiders by Park Lu brought the city a welcome dose of style with around 80 fashion bloggers and stalls. It brought out cool new looks from head to toe with clothes, shoes, and of course, accessories.
我们珍珠系列，比如说这种大的珍珠串银饰，看起来很摇滚，所以说有时候珍珠的话有些不同的表现。
With the Spring Festival on the way, it's time to hit the streets in search of something for you, your friends, and of course your family.
I have decided. I don't care where you're going anymore.
Okay, great. Wait, hold on a second. What do you mean you don't care anymore?
I mean, I don't care anymore. You can go on your getaway, I can go on mine.
No, you mean you're not one bit curious about where I am going anymore?
Nope, not at all.
Are you doing reverse psychology?
Reverse psychology? Ha! No, never. Damn, it didn't work.
Well, that's the end of today's show. Thanks for watching. And Dash, you can be on your way to wherever you're going.
And likewise.
Okay, I'm off too. Toodaloo.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Hold on.
What?
Come on, seriously. Where are you going?
I'm not going to tell you, okay? I'm going.
Look, hold on. You know, there might be an emergency. Like, you know, I might need to get hold of you for something, and you might need to get hold of me, right?
Well, if I need to have somebody, that will be not you. I don't know what I'm talking about. That will not be you.
Getaway, huh? Cool, where are we going?
What do you mean?
Oh.
3, 2.
No room? What do you mean there's no room? How are you getting there? When are you going? No. Where are you going?
I'm happy that. Am I repeating what I'm saying? I'm happy that you have somewhere to go for the weekend.
Welcome back.
Oh, sorry. 3, 2. Go, I'm happy for you. Oh, there's no why, Dash. You don't need to think it will be your concern.
I don't think it's your concern.
Can I start from him? Why?
So where are we going?
From it will be Marlborough. Yeah, 我给你一个钱. Okay. Welcome back. So the Yangcheng Lake is quite a Canberra. Okay.